Hello everyone, I am Trey Rich. This weekend, I am home on the East Coast celebrating Mother's Day with my mother. Say hello.
Hello everyone, and happy Mother's Day to all you mothers. I hope you have a blessed, happy Mother's Day. Please do.
Yes, indeed. So, yes, make sure you are celebrating your mothers, your sisters who have kids, just all the mothers they need to be celebrated. So make sure you are doing that. As you know, again, I'm on the East Coast, so you won't have me for this show, but the show is in great hands with Madison. So have a great time, and I will catch you guys on the flip side in sunny California. Bye, y'all.
Bye.
What's up, y'all? I'm Madison Brodsky, and today I am taking over the buzz. On today's show, I talked to viral recording artist Payton Moormeier in the studio, and then I got to catch up with Anthony Anderson at the Amazing Friendship Run in Malibu. And in our artist spotlight, we have Jourdin Pauline, and then finally, we talked to the cast of the movie, The Get Together. Are y'all ready for this? Let's go!
Hey, I'm Anthony Anderson. Let's get buzzed.
First up, we have internet sensation Payton Moormeier in the studio, where I get a chance to talk to him about his new single, 3 a.m. Take a look.
Fighting all my life so I could be here by your side. Know that I'm alright, but nothing ever seems alright. Like every time we talk, you love to tell me that it's fine. But I don't know why you're mad at me, I can't read your mind. You call me at 3 in the morning.
Payton, welcome to Buzz. Thank you so much for stopping by again.
Thank you. Yeah, of course. It's great to be back.
We love that you just keep coming back time and time again. You've been here since you just started.
Yeah.
What has it been like for you? I mean, what was that moment that you realized, hey, my stuff is getting traction and I'm an influencer?
Ah, man, that was like way back when. That was like 2019, I think, like fresh 2019, yeah. And that was like first, like that was just with social media. That was when like I made like a couple funny TikToks and then they were getting like traction. But yeah, with the music, it was like right after I dropped the first song, I think like a week after, that's when it was like starting to really go up and stuff like that, so.
So once you started your music career, it was kind of like you were on this super surge of a rise at the same time as this pandemic hit.
Right.
So what has 2020 been like for you?
Ooh, 2020 was great. Not like great, but like, you know what I'm saying. It
Right.
was good. It was good.
Gave you a good opportunity.
Yeah, it's like I was really like sad that the pandemic happened, and it was like really terrible that you know, everybody got affected the way they did by it. But it opened up a lot of opportunities. Like a lot of people, they would you know, people I wouldn't be able to meet with. Everybody's like Zoom accessible now, so it opened up a lot of stuff that I could do. Like I could have interviews here in North Carolina and stuff like that. So yeah, it was there's a lot of opportunities in 2020 for sure.
Is there a specific opportunity that really stands out, something that you look back and you're like, wow, I can't believe this is my life?
It's kind of corny, but like I had this session, like the first session with these people that I now work with, very closely. Like I work with them a lot. And yeah, say like that first session that I had with them, because it was in this crazy house and it was stuff like that, and just getting to like work with people that like understood like the whole vibe I was trying to get with the music and everything like that, and just like understood me from a musical perspective instead of like trying to figure out who I was and like what I was doing on social media, you know what I'm saying? Like they understood like what I was trying to create, so.
I love that. And now we are currently in release week for 3
Yes.
a.m. How are we feeling going into this week?
I tried not to think about it until like today, because I have this really bad habit of like overdoing my release, if that makes sense. Like I'll just like blast it everywhere, which is a good thing.
We like
but,
that.
like,
Yeah, keep doing that.
But like, what's it called? Like it just hits a point where it's like there's too much, you know. Like only one person can see it like 5 times, and then it's like, okay, too much. Yeah.
Well, when I listened to the track, I thought it was very genuine and raw. You really bring out those emotions, but it really reminded me of a real 3 a.m. phone call. Was
Right.
that what inspired the track?
Yeah. So the whole like track came from like, cause I stay up all night. So the track came
I'm the
from
same way.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I was up one night, and you know the whole story. It wasn't like exactly 3 a.m., but I got a phone call, and it was just like explaining how I was overthinking everything, and it's like, but these were genuine thoughts I had, you know what I'm saying? So to get those pushed aside didn't feel great, and yeah, just it was very like in that moment I felt like I was all I had in that room, you know what I'm saying? And like 3 a.m. became like 3 a.m. to me, you know what I'm saying? So, but yeah, no, the song, it just came from that feeling, like super like alone in a sense, and just like, damn, like I really got to keep these feelings inside now, so like, that's crazy, you know?
Tell me more about the songwriting process with this track. I mean, did you do it all in one take? Did you sit there after that phone call and it just came out onto the page?
So actually, I didn't write the song after the phone call. Like the song came like a month after, like 2 months, 3 months after. But yeah, no, I started the song in an Airbnb, and I was just playing guitar, found the chords for the song I was gonna use there, and then yeah, I wrote some of the song, like an idea for it there, and then I picked it up in the studio, and it was just history from there. It was like 15 minutes to get the song written, so it was just one of those ones that kind of like did its thing. So.
It meant to be.
Yeah,
You're just a
yeah.
talented guy. It's fine. No big deal. Looking back at your career, your musical career, is there a track that really means a lot to you? Because a lot of your music, you speak from the heart.
Right. I definitely, like, I mean, every song, you know, has come from a different place, but I'd have to say Love Letter was like, or Nevermind, because Love Letter was the first,
good.
and that was like, you know, the biggest like overcoming moment for me. So that meant a lot to me. But Nevermind was a very like hard story, and it was just like, it was the first song I had written about a certain person like after I'd been away from them for a while, and like it was like fully over. So it was a good like thing to get off my chest, you know.
On that note, I feel like you put a lot out into your music, and you also put a lot out on social media. So how do you decide kind of the balance between those two things?
It just kind of happens. Like there was a certain time in my life, like in 2019, back when I was like doing social media really hardcore, and that was like, I'd say that was the only time in my life that I was like really trying to like time my social media and do all this. But right now, I just, ever since like I moved out here, I've just been like doing a lot of stuff. So social media, like I give them the news and I got that stuff, but like I haven't been like trying to figure out like where the balance is and stuff. I just been doing me all the way, and you know, giving my fans exactly what they deserve. So
you're officially in LA now.
Oh yeah, I'm here.
How are you liking LA living?
It's been great. I've been out here for like a little over a month. So yeah, it's been great. It's cool. You know, I get to do my own thing. It's like wake up in the morning, look at the whole. I got a pretty nice view. So.
What's the view?
Well, it's kind of everything. So I see like the mountains all the way in the back, right? But I got some palm trees right there. I have a pool in like the back of my apartment complex. So like that whole vibe.
Like, am I green with envy? The mountains, palm trees, a pool.
It's nice, yeah.
We still have more show to go with My Buzz Takeover with Payton Moormeier, and then we travel to Malibu to catch up with Anthony Anderson. Don't go anywhere. We are going to play a game now. Yeah, we're going to move into game time.
But I always say it wrong. It's taking so much out on me that it's hard for me to breathe.
All right, Payton, I just gave you a little gift.
Yes.
Do you know what's inside this little gift? Do you want to show the people on the camera?
It looks like sour gummy. Whoa, I don't want them falling out. That would be the second thing that tragically hit the floor today, so.
We'll just make a bloopers reel here. No big deal.
Sour gummy bears.
Sour gummy bears. So on that note, we are going to play Truth or Bear.
Nice.
I'm going to ask you some questions that your fans may not know about you.
Okay.
And you can either decide to tell me the truth
Oh, boy.
or plead the fifth and eat one of the sour gummy bears.
Cool.
I should also mention, after discussion with our producers, I was told if you decide to tell the truth, I have to eat a bear.
Oh, okay.
Stakes are higher.
Okay.
All right, are we ready to play?
Let's do it.
Number one.
I'm nervous.
You're nervous?
I'm like scared for these questions.
Oh my goodness.
Not like actually.
You can always plead the fifth.
Yeah, that's true. That's facts.
More gummies for you. I'm on a keto diet, so you'd really be helping me if
that's
you just
true.
kept eating them.
That's very true.
All right, number one. Have you ever ghosted a girl for another and got caught or almost got caught?
I'm just gonna be honest. Yes, I have. Totally. I totally have. I'm not proud of it. I've done it though. And I didn't get caught. I almost did. So. Yeah. Oh, that's there.
These are really chewy. I mean, now you live in your own house, so it's a little different. Hold on. But before moving, have you ever snuck out of your house?
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm gonna have to do it to you again. This is an easy one.
I'm gonna go green this time.
Yeah. Yes, I have. Yeah, I've snuck out my house. I almost jumped off my roof once to sneak out. But
Details.
yeah. Oh. Well, so funny enough, it was like 2, 3 in the morning, and one of my friends was like, "Yo, come over. We could like go on the boat or the jet skis. I live on the lake." So I was like, "Sure, why not?" And yeah, I didn't have my mom is a night owl as well, so she's always up watching TV. And I was like, "Wow, like that's crazy. You're still up." So I almost jumped off my roof, but she went to bed right as I was sitting on the roof, so it worked out so perfect. So
If that's what you call working out.
Yeah.
Yes. Number 3. Hopefully you eat it this time.
Hopefully.
Have you ever slid into a fan's DMs?
Oh. No, not like that. It depends on what you consider a fan. Like I've slid into somebody's DMs who has supported like what I'm doing, but they're not like a fan, like repost, like you know what I'm saying? Like they're not like
airing out your laundry.
Yeah, they're not like a fan page that's like, you know, it was somebody my age that like I had gotten along with who also had known me from social media. Yes, one time. Sorry, I didn't.
But you haven't met them in person before?
No.
You met through social media?
Yeah.
Producers, does that count?
He's still truthful about it. He's like,
Okay, yellow.
I feel like I had to clarify. Like,
he's very honest. He's
yeah,
4.
that's my bad.
All right. Have you ever lied to your friends to get out of doing something?
Mind you, your friends are
My friends are right over there, so we're gonna eat a gum bear on that one.
Did you hear that, friends? I definitely ask him after this what he's been lying about. All right. Have you ever kissed 2 different girls on the same day? Got 2 gummies in a row. Mum's the word on that one. Let's do a bear cheers.
Yes, for sure.
Cheers.
Bam, just like that.
And that's a wrap.
That's a wrap.
Yo, what's up? My name is Peyton, and you've just been buzzed.
Next up, we're in Malibu with Anthony Anderson, who hosted the Amazing Friendship Run to celebrate 78-year-old Stan Cottrell, who, get this, is running across the country to Washington, D.C. for various charitable organizations. Let's take a look.
Who will be running 100 days, 30 miles a day. Is that it, Stan?
Yes.
30 miles a day? For 100 days, I went to public school in Compton, but I think 30 times 100 is 3,000 miles. 3,000 miles, benefiting various charities that are associated with this amazing run. But before we get into anything, Stan is 77 years old. Stan will be 78 years old tomorrow when he starts his run.
I've heard of Stan. Stan is in the Guinness Book of World Records for what he does. I've known of who he is. Today was my first time meeting him. And just the spirit that he has is unbelievable. To be 77 years young, turning 78 tomorrow, embarking upon a 100-day run, 30 miles a day is truly amazing. And for what this amazing friendship run is doing for the charities that are involved is truly a blessing. So I'm happy to be a part of it, happy to have met Stan and interviewed him and to be a part of history.
Absolutely. I mean, you made quite a speech out there. You even sang happy birthday to him, the normal version, the black version. You brought it all out.
Well, that's what it's about. That's what it's about. You know that this is history in the making. This is, the first annual Amazing Friendship Run, even though Stan has been doing this for 40 plus years. But for us to all come together, to celebrate him the day before he goes off on this history-making run is just amazing.
Now, when are you going to go cross country?
I fly cross country every week. I'll beat Stan there. I'll give him a 99-day head start, and I'll still beat him.
Can I join you on your run?
Of course you can. We'll just run through the airport. That's it to get to the jet. That's about as far as we're gonna. We won't even break a sweat.
Well, that's not going to help you very much in this Will Smith challenge, is it?
Oh, don't worry about that.
Oh, I want to worry about that. Let's talk about that.
Oh, don't worry about that. It's not a Will Smith challenge. Don't be just putting his name out there on a challenge.
12-week challenge.
Yeah, it's a 12-week challenge. Will Smith just happens to be a part of it. But you see, what you guys fail to realize, Will's home gym is as big as this facility that we're standing in right now.
So he has an unfair advantage.
He has an unfair advantage. All I have is 6 dumbbells at home and a treadmill from 1996. But I'm still going to make it do what it do.
How are you going to do that?
You'll find out 12 weeks later.
Okay, what's your goal?
My goal is to be a ½ inch taller. No.
And running on a 1966 treadmill is going to do that for you?
No, it's just, we challenge each other from time to time, and this is one that, we gladly accepted, and so we'll see. It's just about being healthy. We're all of our friends are around the same age, late 40s, early 50s, and we're just
me too.
Yeah. Well, black don't crack. I don't know about your secret. But, we're just here to support one another and get these dad bods into fit dad bods. Yeah, that's what it's about.
Who would you like to challenge next?
I
was with your friend George Lopez yesterday. He opened up a new restaurant.
Yeah, yes he did. El Chingon. George needs to be in on this challenge too.
Okay.
Yeah, he's been
to
in.
the camera.
George, I challenge you. 12 weeks. 12 weeks, Chingon. Come on. Come on, put the tortillas down. Cinco de Mayo is over. All right?
What about the tequila? Is alcohol off the limits too?
Not at all. Everything's good in moderation as long as you chase it with some water.
There we go. And on that note, Anthony, thank you so much for stopping by.
Oh, thank you. Always a pleasure.
You can follow Stan's progress at friendshipsportsorganization.org. And also, see if Anthony Anderson will live up to his challenge in 12 weeks at Anthony Anderson. Don't go anywhere. We have a lot more show to go with Danny, who talks to the cast of The Get Together. We'll be right back after the break. Oh, that's not going.
What do you mean?
I didn't press start.
That was Karma saying you left.
I know. Karma's like, stop doing this. Okay. The Get Together is about a group of young adults who link up at a house party that ends up turning into one wild evening, starring Alejandro Rose Garcia, Johanna Brady, Jacob Artis, and Courtney Parchman. Let's take a look.
Do you want to watch a movie tonight? Clark still has to sign out of his account so we can... Where are you going?
I have a work thing.
What? On a Friday night? Adulting, it's so dumb. Everyone's just trying to be an adult so quick, and it makes no sense.
Why is everyone rushing so fast? To go where? What are you gonna do?
I totally remember how it was when I first moved here, and if you want to meet some people, this party is probably gonna be fun.
August? Whoa, what are you doing here? I am so sorry.
Guys, congratulations on the movie. Tell us a little bit about it.
You got it.
Courtney? No, it's a, it's at its heart, it's a coming of age, post-college kind of slacker comedy about a bunch of characters that are all lost kind of in different ways, whose lives intersect in one crazy night, and they all figure out how to make it through, how to get together, if you will. Whoa!
Tell us about your character, August, and what she's going through.
Oh,
okay. Yeah. So August is fresh out of college, and she's a little bit socially off, but she has a really good heart. And it's kind of like the night that she realizes, like, it's kind of like all your biggest anxieties coming true of like, oh my gosh, maybe my friends don't actually like me. And do people not like me? She's a people pleaser, and she just kind of like her breaking point of all these like growing up things she's been avoiding and now is having to face. She's a sweet girl.
Alejandro, what's Caleb going through?
I mean, now that Courtney mentioned it, I think it's all the characters, including Caleb, are kind of going through their worst nightmare in the same night. Caleb is a struggling kind of slackery musician that's just sort of stuck in limbo in the town that he grew up in, kind of hanging out with the same people, not really moving forward or backwards. And he goes to a party at the same place he's probably always gone to parties, and runs into his biggest ex, who has since left town and now is back, and his worst nightmare comes true, that she is there with her new boyfriend. Great.
Soon-to-be Beyonce. Oh,
Yeah.
Stop seeing.
I really enjoyed the movie and how you get to see this house party through the sets of, 4 different characters' eyes.
Yeah, so, Betsy was born and raised in Austin and grew up with the same group of friends. She's now in New York with Damien in this serious relationship. She's bringing him home, meeting family and friends, and she's just like caught at this crossroads. Seeing her old friends again, it sparks all these questions and brings up a little insecurity in herself about, like, is she where she wants to be? Is she a different person than she used to be? Can she still be friends with the past and have the same future she wants? The whole night just brings up a lot of questions about her life for her.
And Jacob, Damien, can you talk about him and also his relationship with Betsy?
Yeah, so he wants to propose to Betsy, and he sort of keeps coming into these roadblocks, and he's kind of a fish out of water. He's like a little bit more buttoned up, East Coast, and he winds up going with her to this massive party in Austin. And, this chaos kind of ensues because he kind of is on a mission, and then all of these things happen, and he wants to propose to his GF.
Mm-hmm. How does going to this house party throw out all of his previously planned, events for the evening?
Yeah, I mean, that's the thing. I think in his head, he sort of had like a very ABC version of the way it was supposed to go. And as his life, all of these things sort of start coming up, and all these things he wasn't anticipating. And so I think that's where a lot of the comedy and the heart of this movie kind of come from, especially for him.
There's so much comedy on set. Was a lot of that ad-libbed, or, was it mainly sticking to the script for your character?
Well, we had a really great script. So for me, most of my stuff, everything was pretty by the book. I have a lot of scenes with Chad Werner, who plays Lucas, and he improv, I feel quite a bit, because he's so funny and he's hilarious, and he has all these great one-liners. So
this whole movie takes place over one night at a house party. Have you guys ever been to a crazy, wild house party?
Oh yeah.
Ollie, I feel like you've been to some crazy ones.
I don't know what you're talking about. Yeah. No, I've been to a couple of very normal parties. We had an infamous party at a friend of mine's house on Halloween that she was moving out of the apartment building, and it was our favorite place that we would always hang out at, and the whole apartment building was getting demolished. And so we came up with the idea that we should demolish the apartment as ourselves because we cared about it so much. And it turned into it was everyone's in costume and are destroying. So you kind of can't tell what's going on. My friend Brian was a gold prospector, so he had a pickaxe. So eventually someone took the ceiling fan off with a pickaxe. People were punching through the walls, spray painting inside. There's a band playing. A friend of mine completely double kicked through a wall. And then it started to just spread out. It started to get out of control. It was people dressed as dominoes or smashing mirrors. And then it started to go into the laundry room. And I was no appliances, trying to get people away from the stove and stuff. It's great.
Well, your party sounds like it would have been amazing for a music video for your band Shaky Graves. Can you talk about the latest album you've just dropped?
Oh, sure. Yeah. I just did a 10-year anniversary re-release of the first album I ever made, which is called Roll the Bones. And it was great. It's, it's been kind of one of those moments where I looked at kind of our characters are 10 years apart. So for this, I put together a beautiful booklet and did a retrospective on stuff. So I got to look back at myself 10 years ago.
Oh my gosh.
And yeah, it was, so, a good combination of embarrassing and sort of like, oh, I wasn't as lost as I thought I was. And in some places I was like, I still have no idea what's going on.
Yeah.
But it's great. It makes me really happy. I'm really, really
that's awesome.
Wow, congratulations on that. That's awesome news. Congratulations on the movie as well. Thank you so much, guys. Thanks. Have a great day.
Thank you.
Bye.
Hi, I'm Alejandro Rose Garcia, and you've just been buzzed.
We still got more show to go with Jourdin Pauline in our Artist Spotlight. We'll be right back after this break. Jourdin Pauline's seductive style and female empowerment is the perfect recipe to skyrocket her to fame. She stops by to give us all the details on her new single and music video, Lustful Desires. Let's take a look.
Yo, what's up guys? It's Jourdin Pauline and I'm here with The Buzz.
So know where you at, I ain't scary. Just had to get some niggas ready. I had you wondering how you could get me, but all along I had the wedding.
Day one, came from Guyana, very persistent, tagged myself along with my mom, and forced my talent down people's throat. Yeah. I thought, you guys are gonna hear me. I do music too, I sing, I write. And everybody, oh my gosh, she's so annoying, but they gave in. Literally, it probably became like real for me like 2 months ago. But it's always been real to me, but like to see it like pass and like really come to fruition, it's like, whoa, you know, now I'm realizing it now, like really realizing. 2020 pushed me to be more involved, you know, just to be and walk in my greatness. Like, you gotta do this, you gotta do it now. Because we can't hit another pandemic and your family and GT and family and people homeless, I just need to help. I just need to be a blessing. So that's why I'm like, yeah, this is it.
Had 2020 not happened, would you still have that spark to kick it in and gear to where you are right now?
Yeah. I have the same birthday as Kobe. Mamba mentality. Right. For real, so gotta get it. New music, EP, Love Songs About Nobody. Did it 4 times. First time, hard drive got stolen. Second time, producer complications. Third time, engineering wasn't right. 4th time, did it in 3 days, and it's amazing. And I did it with Killer B. He did positions for Ariana. And I'm really excited. This is like, it's gonna show variety, it's gonna have range, it's gonna have something for everybody. And I feel like the world's gonna F with it. Is when you know your blessing and you know your greatness, a lot of distractions are gonna try to stop you. So I've always been told we choose the life we want, you know? So if I decided to quit, like, I would have chose a quitter life. And, you know, I'm deciding to push through, move forward, keep going. Like, you know, shit happens. Yeah, you just gotta keep pushing through, literally.
Lustful desires. What's your desires? Want something new. Make it feel good.
I'm dropping a song called Lustful Desires, my first single, second single off my EP, along with the video. Yeah, that and the EP, May 15th. After I drop the EP, I'm going to do a promo run, so I'll be hitting from state to state and do a couple club appearances and shows like you'll want to, you know. But I'll be keeping everybody posted on that for sure. And I also start filming, I'm in a movie, so I start filming production in June. So like, I have a lot going on, so I'll make sure I'm doing it all. So I will be on these stages, so you only get one shot at this. You got, like, you know, how people see you is everything. So I'm making sure I'm very hands-on with that. Be yourself, don't look across the street, keep going, persevere, be great, walk firmly in your greatness. Don't let nobody tell you what you can and can't not do. If it's good advice, take it, but you know your heart. And remember, guys, it's up to you where you get your life. Hi, my name is Jourdin Pauline, and you've just been buzzed.
That's all we have. Special thanks to Jourdin Pauline, Anthony Anderson, Stan Cottrell, the cast of The Get Together, and my new best friend, Payton Moormeier. Don't forget to like us on Facebook, follow us on Twitter, and double tap on Instagram, all at buzz_access. Before we go, I got a chance to hang out with my good friend George Lopez at his new restaurant opening on Cinco de Mayo, of course. Here are some highlights from that. I'm Madison Brodsky. Until next time.
You guys ready? City manager? 3, 2, 1. City council member.
We're open!
I'd just like to thank Michael Zislis, and everybody at UTA SID and all the guys that represent me that, they come to you maybe 5 years ago, 6 years ago, and they said, have you ever thought about maybe opening a Mexican restaurant? And every Latino thinks of it, they just never really kind of do it. So it's been an honor to be involved with these guys. Colin's a great partner, and everybody that works at the Bruce Hall in Torrance, and also will work here. We all wanted to create a place that was great for family, great for events, graduations, birthdays, great for anniversaries. And this place is a place for everybody. And I don't want anybody to be dissuaded by the fact that the word junkie is right across the way.
For more stories and extended clips, go to thebuzzallaccess.com. I'm Trey Rich, and you've just been buzzed.
George and I would officially like to wish you guys a happy Cinco de Mayo, right, George?